Aloha, good morning from Goblin Bay. We are leaving this morning very early here, just past sunrise, going on to Echo Bay further west. So join us for this journey. In this episode, which is part 1 on our way to Echo Bay, we're going up to Indian Harbor from Goblin Bay. Aloha, we are Sava, Cynthia, and Alex, along with our 2 dogs, Lucy and Shadow. We're traveling America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile North American waterway from Florida to Canada and back down via the Mississippi. Follow us on this journey on our boat called Mahalo.
Leaving Goblin Bay, and as you can see, they have a little light or something on, or maybe that's just a bird.
Just a bird.
I thought it was a light. Okay. This little rock showing is not the dangerous one. It's the ones that are 2 feet under. And they are marked on Navionics. And they're marked now, Zava marked them on the anchorage so that other boaters won't hit them. Alex looked at the rock with his paddleboard and said that other boats definitely had hit it because it was well scraped. So, there are submerged rocks in Goblin Bay. But what a nice place.
They're marked.
They're marked, and what a nice place to stay. There's a YMCA camp there. It truly, even over a holiday weekend, it wasn't busy, even though the camp had campers. So, very nice. We're just barely awake, but we're moving. We've got 5 hours to go today.
Just can't get enough of all these cool islands. Someone's built themselves quite a complex there on this island here. This one says Little Gibraltar. That's what they call their little island. Oh my. Literally on the rocks. Yeah. So looking at the charts today, it looks like we're going to be doing a lot of weaving in and out of these channels, and that was our first encounter of the wild ones here on the bay. We thought we'd get ahead of them, but I think they just woke up. Someone's up early, seeing the sunrise on the Adrianti on their chairs. It's a beautiful sunrise. Got some sort of monument here on this little island. Who knows what it is, but someone built a little monument. So that's the first boat we've encountered this morning. The jet skier doesn't count as a boat. Out ahead, Georgian Bay. We're going to go along the edge of it though, and weave in and out between these rocks. There again, we can see how shallow things are just to the right. It's a shoal. And Cynthia brought me breakfast this morning. We got oatmeal with applesauce. Lucy, what do you think of that? Oh, she's not in the mood. Oh, she's not in the mood. She didn't get enough sleep. Alex thought we were dragging this morning, so she had to get up at 3 o'clock. She says I wasn't ready. I think it's really nice that they put these markers out that mark the channel right here, this red and white. And if we go out to the front, straight out ahead, you can probably make out another one right there that just tells us this channel's going straight ahead. But beautiful day out here, pretty calm. Not expecting much today and tomorrow. And then we've got like 2 days of rain, I think Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm gonna go and find something sheltered for that.
So we're entering another inlet. Is that a boat in the middle or a rock?
Well, there's a rock and then there's an inflatable boat there.
Okay.
Inflatable rib.
Okay. So here's an interesting marker. We know that red, right, returning. And then over here on the rock is triangles.
I think those are for the people coming out of the canal. It's just odd, you know, to have two of them like that.
Right. Now here's a local. I would assume he's a local. And he's coming through here. So well, this is how we're going.
Okay, so they look next to each other, the greens, but they're not. They're actually in line. So one after the other. From where we were standing before, it looked like they were like showing an entrance, but it's not.
Yes, it looked like it was on either side of
Just
like
perspective.
an
There's
island.
the third one behind there. You can see where
Yep.
we're going to make a sharp left turn.
And how deep is it here?
We are 27 feet.
Beautiful day though, not a cloud in the sky. And yesterday we saw 2 sea otters swimming around in the cove, so that was kind of cool. We only saw their heads, but we knew what they were. Somebody's put a nice little sun house over here on this rock. Pretty rancher over there, not boat.
Nice little bay. So we're going to make a sharp left turn here in a moment, and the autopilot cannot do these hairpin turns. Ooh, I just missed my turn. That's alright, we're going to go out here. They wanted me to go through there. I'm going to follow this channel here. 17 feet.
There's a huge boat over there in a cove.
Turn here. This looks protected as well. Section right here.
People fishing.
This is called Monument Channel Anchorage. This is the only dog that talks. And someone built a little dam there, see over the rocks.
The moon is still up in the sky. Pretty. Pretty yellow flowers along this island. Somebody's house and boat dock over there. interesting winding around through these islands. Looks like somebody built a modern house over here. Looks square.
Yeah.
Here's a house, just almost missed it. Hidden right here. With a metal roof. Not a very big house. This side is all screen porch. You know? It's a tiny house with half of it as a screen porch. You're going
I gotta weave myself through this. I gotta go right and then left.
But I don't think you go right. I think you go here.
No, I have to go a little right here.
Okay,
Gotta wait
gotcha.
for the point.
Gotcha.
And then cross on that one.
I see the electrical post going across. I see the wire. Most of the time I don't see the electrical wiring, but this time I see one crossing over that inlet. This house looks like it has one large fireplace maybe in the middle. It's kind of rounded. Interesting. Almost like a little ferry, like something to haul stuff. So do you see that he's mounted up there in a box? What would that be for?
It's probably for the internet to the next house.
Okay. Oh yeah, somebody put a cross on the top of this rock. Small fishing craft there. And you know in wintertime, but does that not get the wind and the elements? It almost reminds me of pictures of some of those containers where people have taken a container and made it into a house. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it has that square look, doesn't it? Okay, so there's an orange.
Aloha. So we're making another turn here, and you can see we have to enter right between these two buoys. And I don't think it's as wide as our boat, but we're going to do our best to get it threaded in between.
So you can see the rocks right here to the left side. You don't want to hit that. And then we've got red and green.
1, 2, 3 boats over there.
They're moving quite quickly, the big boats. Hopefully this is not a kayak run. What? Made the captain laugh. A nervous laugh, but he laughed nonetheless. When he's seeing all the big friends out in the open water while we're doing the kayak run. It does make you nervous when you see these rocks right there. Goodness.
Yeah, and then look out the front. We got to dodge all that.
You have all these friends out here tooling in the open water. It does make one wonder, are we on the right way? But ours is scenic. Nobody wants a scenic shoaling. So we just came zigzagging our way through this little inlet through the rocks. You can see bigger boats outside of the rocks on a pathway. They've come from somewhere else, but it does make you nervous because they're our size and they're out there. But coming here through this openings, we are seeing some boats happily rocking their way this Labor Day weekend, this is Monday, on this quiet cove, and these are good-sized boats. So I feel a little more reassured that we're not off course here.
There's a lot of boats here.
Mm-hmm.
This must be a popular bay, whatever this is.
Right. It's a great spot, but I bet you there was more boats than what is here now. Look at all these nice boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Indian Harbor. This is Indian Harbor. Look at the rocks on the left.
Oh, it's right there. It is right there. Oh my, that really makes me frightened. All right, so this is right next to the boat, okay?
Right next to it.
I mean, it is right, I can see it right beside us. Goodness, I was scared to death. Literally right beside you.
Yeah.
Not like way out,
No.
right beside. And then these must be okay right here because they've got some bit of a draft. Wow. Very impressive.
So to me, you go between the green and the red.
Yep.
And then
Here's people cleaning their boats. That man's actually mopping the front. Somebody's shaking out beach towels. They're all rafted together, 4 of them. Okay. This is the other side of the cove. I know it's shooting into the sun. I see them right here. I can see the rocks. There's a kayaker ahead.
I don't want to hit that. That's the main channel where the other boats were.
Alex, look at this rock formation.
Alright. Watch both sides.
So basically, unless you wanted to go into that cove, you could just take this the outside water. So this is definitely scenic. The locals who don't want to slow down were chugging around on the outside. But so scenic, so cute.
We gotta go where that sailboat is, right between those 2 buoys. Thank you for joining us on this journey from Goblin Bay to Indian Harbor. We love all your comments and questions, and we answer each and every one of them. Join us again next week as we continue on westward on the Georgian Bay. In the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe, especially subscribe. It makes a world of difference to our channel, helps others find this amazing journey of the Great Loop. We'll see you again next time as we continue on.